recording?
Yeah, is that?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Hi, my name is Bianca.
Right on clear.
And I am a social worker with Lifespan. I was called in by Adult Protective Care Services by a daycare center regarding my client Dorothy. The CNA called them because they noticed a bruise on her back, and it's just a case of unintentional neglect. Dorothy was getting ready in the morning and she slipped and fell. So I'm talking to her daughter, Cindy, here, just to get a little information about the background of the household and to see where I can help out. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for meeting with me. I know you're really busy. So just so that you know, I did get some background information from your mother. So I know that she's living with you now for the past year. Can you just tell me a little bit about the situation?
Well, she's been living with me, like you say, the past year. My dad died, and she wasn't able to take care of herself anymore. She did, quite a bit of the stuff for her. And I just worked so much, and I try to do the best that I can with her. The bathing and just taking care of her, all of her personal needs and stuff. But pretty much she can, dress herself and everything like that. She doesn't need, that much care, but yet, she does need help with, her bathing and stuff like that.
Okay.
She's a little unsteady on her feet, a little fragile, but, she's, she's doing all right.
She's doing all right. Okay, I understand. And so your father passed away a year, and he was doing all the caregiving. So I can see that. So has it been a stressful situation with her moving in with you?
Well, I didn't want to put her in a nursing home. I didn't think, or assisted living. I didn't think she was ready for that. She does have, the Medicaid and stuff, but I didn't think she was ready for that, and she really didn't want to go. So I really wanted to try to do it, but I work a lot of hours, and she does go to daycare. Well,
Yeah.
well, you know that, but so we set that up, and because she was living, she was living with my dad, but yet she could still be, she could live by herself. So
Okay.
she comes, she gets home, she comes home from daycare and stuff. They provide the transportation home. I drop her off in the morning on my way to work, and they drop her off in the afternoon. But it has been stressful.
Yeah.
So I work long hours. I work like 12-hour days.
Oh my
So
goodness.
usually, I've been cutting back to 10 just because she's, I don't want her to be there alone so much.
Okay.
But then they call me in sometimes because I'm a manager. So
Oh wow. All right. So,
if someone's sick, yeah.
so where is it that you work?
Right now I'm working at Walmart.
Okay.
It's our busy season, and it's just, it's just crazy because people call in sick, and so it's just crazy.
Holidays and
Right.
So
right.
your work life sounds really stressful too, and to come home
It
to
is
your mother.
sometimes, Yeah.
Okay. And do
yeah.
you have any other siblings around you who could help out?
I don't.
No, so
No,
just-
there's no. The closest one is an hour away.
Okay.
And sometimes they'll come visit on a weekend or something. But as far as day-to-day care, I'm the only one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can see where you're stressed out, what your levels are, because caring for an older parent is just like taking care of a child. Sounds like you're in the same situation.
Yeah. I didn't have any kids, so
Okay.
but yeah, taking care of her.
So this is a new caregiving role for you
Yeah, it's very
altogether.
new, very new. All I have is dogs,
Yeah.
and they can pretty much take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So you feed them and brush them, so.
Okay, all right. Well, let me see. So it sounds hectic. So you're trying to get her ready in the morning, and you go to work too in the morning. So it sounds like now how is it?
Mornings are the worst. I will say that.
Okay.
Mornings are the worst because. She likes to take her bath in the morning. That was always her routine.
Yeah.
I've tried to get her to change to evenings. She doesn't want to do that. She's had her routine of mornings. So it's like, you know what I mean? I like to take my bath in the morning. So I try to understand that, but it's just that little bit extra. And she really doesn't, work during the day. So I just don't understand that part.
All right.
But trying to work with that.
Well, older adults, you know, they get
Mhm.
stuck in their ways.
Mhm.
So I can see where you wouldn't understand it because you would think, you know, you're the one who's here doing everything you need to do, and she's still in, you know, her own mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, you know, going over this, it sounds like to me that you guys could use a little bit more extra help in the household. So,
What do you mean by that?
like maybe getting like an extra, like there's services for home health aides or CNAs who come in,
Okay.
even for like a couple hours for the morning. That would he would be able to come in, help your mom get ready, help your mom get her bath, get her breakfast, get her dressed. Because the concern was that she did slip and fall on her own, through no fault of your own. But it sounds like maybe a little extra help is what you need right now. It would also help to alleviate the stress on you too if you have an extra pair of hands for your mother. So what do you think about that?
I mean, who pays for that? I mean, I don't know cost-wise what.
Medicaid will, if your mother's eligible for Medicaid will pick up the full
okay.
tab of it. So,
okay.
so you don't need to worry about that. But like I said,
Well, the other thing, I mean, you hear such stories about trust and all, you know, being having to find somebody trustworthy and all that.
well, when you go through agencies, when you hire someone off the street who's Craigslist or something, you know, those are a little iffier. But agencies, they do go through really tremendous, what are they called?
Background checks.
Yes, a lot of checks. What are they?
Background.
Background checks. So, so you know, we go through a lot of background checks. So home health aides are, they are. I can't 100% guarantee that every home health aide, you know, is going to pass those background checks or, you know, some kind of fraudulent thing. But,
All right. Well, I mean, I'm willing to look into it because it is, you know, I mean, it is stressful. I will say that in the mornings especially. You know, and the other thing too, sometimes I think in the afternoon she's a little bit lonely until I get home.
so maybe we can
You
get,
know, and I don't like having her there alone, you know, because she never was before really.
exactly.
So, but I don't know.
So maybe we can get someone. And so what we can do is I can set up another appointment. It could be me and with the nurse of the home health aid agency. Looking at probably maybe there's agency Unity Home
Okay.
Health Care. They have a really good agency.
Okay.
So I will come in with the nurse. Maybe we can set up another appointment.
Okay.
And maybe you can meet her. You know, get a little bit more feeling about that agency too.
Okay.
She has a lot more information than I would regarding how the structure is the home health aides.
Now, do you know, do I interview the people? I mean, as far as those?
Yes, you certainly sure can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go in, you can meet them. A nurse usually comes out with them during their first visit with the
Okay.
patient, and you know the.
Now, do they help with meds and
routine.
stuff too? Because that's another thing. I mean, just setting up my mother's meds, and there's just a lot of things that you have to do in caring. So I mean, even like, because we have those weekly things, so you have to set all that up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they are trained to do that. They are
Okay.
trained to help out with medication services. So yeah, they're really an excellent source for you know, actually a good pair of hands for you in the household. So yeah, let's get that. Let's.
Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds
That's
good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's get that set up, and then you know
Okay.
we can go from there.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
How many minutes you got?